About Planned Parenthood, they're a non-profit organization. I had 2 great experiences there, and I would definitely go back if I need any more help in reproductive health care or any advice. They don't even spend their money on abortions. Like, federal money isn't even spent on abortions, and I think that's a very big thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand, is that Planned Parenthood does more than abortions. They do STI testing, contraceptives, and the contraception that they offer are listed on their website. So I decided to read out the services that they offer this is again in my area, so if you want to look up for your area, you can do that, but I think generally it's the same or at least similar services. So it says they offer birth control, all methods are currently available, long-acting reversible contraception, emergency contraception, treatment and testing for sexually transmitted infections, AIDS, HIV testing, HPV vaccines, which women should get. It's 3 vaccines over a 6-month process. So you get 1 after the first month, 1 after 2 months, and then 1 again in 3 months. Then you have pregnancy testing, abortion services, adoption referrals, prenatal care, fertility evaluations, annual well woman checkup, so that includes pelvic exams, cervical cancer screening, breast exams, and other gynecological or reproductive conditions. There's colonoscopy, and loop electrosurgical excision procedures. So yeah, and then they also have male services including vasectomy, condoms, STD testing, oh my god, and treatment. So they offer a wide variety of healthcare, specializing in obviously sexual reproductive health. Just different areas of the US have different websites and information on Planned Parenthood, so if you're in a different state or if you're in a different county, be sure to check that website. It seems that a lot of families don't like to talk about it that much, and it's important to inform yourself because it is something that's inevitable in time. I personally do not have any experience with the American reproductive healthcare education system because I didn't grow up here, but I've heard that it's not exactly the best. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't really know, but what I've heard from my friends is that it's not exactly informative, and Planned Parenthood really just makes you feel so comfortable in talking about it, and they don't pressure you for anything, and they just keep you informed, you know? If there's good reproductive healthcare education and there's good access to contraceptives, there would definitely be a reduction of abortions, because if you're educated, you know, you take these precautions and stuff like that, it would be easier for people. Their main services are not to perform abortions, but rather to educate and provide people with reproductive health care or birth control. Planned Parenthood medical visits also make up 1/3 of all family planning in California. Also, you can go online to schedule an appointment for Planned Parenthood. They do walk-ins for birth control and STI testing, so that's something you can think about. What I read from at least the place in Orange County in the San Bernardino area, which is in Southern California, is that they do accept CalOptima, Medi-Cal, and Family Pact, and some private insurances, which you can call up and check if they accept your insurance. Medi-Cal and CalOptima and the Family Pact are all under the Affordable Health Care Act, implemented in California. So if you feel like you want to get tested, or you need advice for birth control, or you want to just get advice in general, Planned Parenthoods offer a lot, and it's affordable. Birth control currently is free. In California itself, there's a law for minors, where minors are able to get health care. Not health care, but certain procedures. The center is not required to tell the parents about the procedures or the treatment that they get. And this includes pregnancy, contraception, abortions, STIs, mental health care, drug and alcohol abuse treatment, and AIDS. The minor has to sign a waiver or a slip saying that the center is allowed to tell their parents, which I think is a good thing in a way, because if a minor's under 18 here, if a minor has a bad situation at home or some other personal issues, they will receive the best advice from the doctors. They offer a lot of information and care to people who usually can't get it. But yes, Planned Parenthood does accept different types of insurance, and you should if you want to go, you should definitely call them up and check in advance. And if you want more information, I'll put like links down below. So in California, over 80% of the Planned Parenthood services are funded by the federal or state dollars, and especially in my area it's 90%. But no, like I said before, no federal funds are spent on abortions. So defunding them would deprive people of basic reproductive health care and preventive care such as pap tests and breast exams. So you should check for breast cancer and how you do that, as well as checking out the cervix and the vagina. And 70% of the patients in California at Planned Parenthood are below the federal poverty level. So they wouldn't be taking healthcare from just anybody. They would be taking healthcare from people who really can't afford it. I think it's great that Planned Parenthood is a non-profit organization, because that obviously means they're not gonna charge you extra for anything. They were honest with me. They did not hide anything. If you can, do support your local Planned Parenthood if you're from America. Or even if you're not from America, support them. Just educate yourself. The laws on minors are different in every state. So if you're looking into that, definitely check out your state's laws. I did see one about Maryland where the parents have to be informed, but they don't have to give consent for certain procedures. The insurance should cover it. You can also apply for insurance. With them, not necessarily get it. That I'm not entirely sure, so definitely check out the website, contact them. If Planned Parenthood is defunded, that would leave over 800,000 Californians and 2.5 million people without services to the services that I've listed before. I hope that you learned something and feel a little bit more aware of what Planned Parenthood does and know that they're there. I'll be making a video with my friend really soon on the different types of contraceptives and what you should take note of before you decide to have sex, because there's so many different things you need to take into consideration before, which is kind of annoying. But if you want to be safe and if you want to be protected from getting pregnant, because it only takes one time, then yes, there are many things to think about. I'll see you in the next video. Stay informed.